It is 4:41 a.m. on the 13th of December 2025. It is day 199, I believe, of Project X. This is probably going to be a short video. The only reason I'm making it is because I don't want to make it, but that's not necessarily why it's going to be a short video. I think it's going to be a short video because I don't have that much to talk about. It's kind of more of the same stuff as yesterday, the kind of general don't take my foot off the gas kind of stuff. As I said, I can feel it happening, and saying that I can feel it happening sounds stupid because it's completely within my control. But finished my final lab today, which was just like test stuff so that the manufacturing process next semester can all be done, but made a hammer, so that's cool. It's only aluminium, so it's very light, but yeah, I need to keep pushing forwards and keep my foot securely on the gas and stay focused for myself and for those around me and things like that. And I think it's going to be hard. I think this is the first time where properly, I don't know why, obviously that was going to be ridiculously loud. I think this is the first time. I think before it was like, yeah, I missed uni, but more like, yeah, I wasn't like terrified at the idea, or I was okay with the idea of going back because like there was awesome people there and like stuff like that. But I think this is going to be the first time where I'm really actually going to miss it because of, I don't know, how awesome my friends here are, and how, at least towards the end, I've started to manage to sort shit out a bit more. I don't know, I feel like me starting this back up and starting to get a bit more locked in and all this kind of stuff has made me enjoy it so much more. Crazy. If I start doing uni, I'll whatever, but yeah, so I think I'm gonna miss it, but I think it's really good for me to be able to take a break over Christmas from some of it, but I do need to stay focused on making money for uni to afford it, doing all my work and staying locked in with the gym and working on my own mental discipline. That is the most important thing, continuing every day to focus not necessarily on these things. It's not the being a jacked person is going to be a fantastical, wonderful, amazing thing when I get there. The reason it's going to be so fantastical and amazing is because of all the work I've had to put in, so I know what it's worth. If someone was to just give it to me, I wouldn't like it as much because I wouldn't know what it's worth. I wouldn't appreciate it. I wouldn't have had to go through the blood, sweat and tears to get it. But putting in that groundwork makes you appreciate it when you have it, and it's the only way to get it. But also, it's about the kind of person it will make of me. Like, what a great reason, like, not necessarily for the goal, but for the person that it will take to achieve that goal. What a person it will make of me, like setting out to do something impossible, like running a marathon or whatever, not because I want to run a marathon, but because of the person that it will make of me to take to run that marathon. Do you understand? Like, and I think that's where a lot of this comes from. Like, okay, yeah, I enjoy the gym, okay, and things like that, but I don't always enjoy the gym, and there's a lot of aspects about it that I don't enjoy. When I'm, hitting those final reps, it's painful, it hurts, but I want to take myself to a place where I can do that because of my discipline and because what it will make of me and all these other kind of things. And so I've been recently, literally the other day, having a thought about music in the gym and how I feel sometimes as though I'm using that to distract myself from the thoughts and ideas that are the things that I need to learn how to not block out, but hear and discount. Like, it's all well and good blocking out the pain, but hearing it, processing it, feeling it, and still going is a different thing. It sounds bad. It sounds bad to want to, not want to, I don't want to feel the pain, but know that I need to feel the pain properly, not whilst blocking it out with ridiculously loud music and like all these other things. And I'm not saying that, you know, I don't feel it because of that. That's not the way it works, but I think it doesn't allow the thoughts in my head that scream, this hurts, there's no point, you know, all this kind of stuff. It doesn't allow them to be there. And so when the headphones are off and those thoughts do come, I'm not prepared. I don't know how to deal with them. I haven't practiced dealing with them in the crucible that I've been putting myself in on purpose. So why am I then putting myself in that crucible if not to gain the thing that I was seeking in the first place? It's like hitting your fists against the wall, not to toughen them up, but because you know that you'll be in pain during the fight, but then taking a painkiller first. It's like, well, then you're discounting that. Yeah, you're going to toughen your fists up, so yeah, I might get stronger, I might get jacked, I might look good, but I'm not necessarily toughening my mind as much as I could be. And so I thought, maybe not wearing my headphones all the time in the gym is a good idea. Maybe they can be something that I can fall back on the days where I'm really struggling, and it can be used as something that helps me on those really bad days. And then eventually on those really bad days, maybe I will have trained my mind to a point where I don't need the headphones, I just need me. And it was just like a kind of thought process of trying to train my mind and that kind of a crucible and thing. So that's what I've been thinking about, you know, mental discipline and training my mind and things like that, and doing things that I don't want to do to train my mind for that zone when I'm trying to make the excuses, so that I'm used to it and so that I know the way my brain works and the way it's trying to trick me and all these kinds of things. I want to understand myself in a way that I feel like not a lot of people get to do nowadays. I feel like that would be really cool, to understand myself in such a way. And I'm trying, you know, but I think I can try a bit harder. So I'm going to. And yeah, anyway, I'm going home tomorrow. Need to wake up early. Still been pretty bad in my sleep schedule, so, you know, that's step one. Get up early, fight those thoughts, learn a bit about the way my brain's going to try and trick me or whatever. And it's, I say that like it's playing devilish tricks, but I think it is, and I don't know, whatever. But I know that the only person controlling it is me, but that's also my, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I just need to keep pushing forwards. As I said in the last video, that's what I mean. That's why this one probably won't be very long, because it's a lot of repeated stuff from the other thing. But I need to keep my foot on the gas, not let up, keep doing work, but most importantly, keep training my mind. So mentally, not as strong as I'd like to be yet, but I'm not dead yet.